Live from Philadelphia, this is Good Day.
25 minutes after 4 o'clock, considerably warmer outside, but it's cold. Mayor, what's the current temp? 26. 26 is warm. It is after yesterday, but no wind, so there's no wind chill. So it's actually 26 and it feels like 26. How rare is that? Here in the newsroom, some smart aleck, keeps throwing those stuffed cows that they give you at Chick-fil-A, and they're hanging on the rafters up there. We're gonna get to the bottom of that. Jeff Cole's on that story. All right, if you love cats and hate drop, this is the 35 minutes for you, and you'll understand why. A lot of people wondering, do you guys just love dogs? Because a lot of dog videos, not as many cat videos. We're gonna make it up for you cat lovers today, I promise. All right, first let's get to the headlines here from the Fox 29 News assignment desk at 26 past 4 a.m. Who would have ever thought you'd hear someone say on TV, it's warming up this morning, we are in the 20s, but it is true. After we hit a low of 8 around this time in Philly yesterday and a wind chill below 0, that was the coldest day in more than 2 years. And we are feeling noticeably cozy now in the 20s because of it. We're gonna hit the 40-degree mark today, so grab your beach towel. But get ready to grab your shovels too again, because more slop is on the way, and we're talking rain, snow, or something in between, and the problems will start for tomorrow night's rush hour. So tomorrow morning will be good. It'll probably be 2 mornings from now. We'll be having trouble driving in yet again. Tomorrow morning should be safe on the way in. It is the way home that will be big trouble for you. It'll get worse in prime time tomorrow night, and problems for Thursday's morning commute. So it'll be a mushy mix, rain, snow, then back to snow again, freezing rain in between, and in most of the viewing area, you folks up in Lehigh County will have the best chance for solid all snow and maybe as much as a half a foot. All right, if you think scraping ice off your windshield in the morning or having a frozen lock is trouble, well, what about the owner of this Audi station wagon? Comes out yesterday morning, finds his car encased in ice, a foot thick in spots. A water main broke nearby, and passing taxis and cars on East 2nd Street in the East Village in New York drove straight by, splashing water on his car all night. And guess what he had to do? He had to get a hammer and chisel and gingerly chip away at the ice so he didn't damage his car. At least they did not give him a parking ticket, which you know they would have did here in Philly had this happened here, for failing to move it to the other side for that opposite street parking that they have. Look at that. Wow. And he didn't want to go on TV. All his interviews, he just wanted to show his back, but he did talk and he couldn't believe it. And he was a Jets fan on top of that. So after a miserable night of watching football, he got up and he found his car. Looked like the Phoenix Suns shooting last night.
You don't think they warmed up a little bit, just running up and down the courts?
No, I haven't warmed up yet this morning.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying it's warm because it's in the 20s.
It just got into their bones, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think it does. Even in the little walk from the bus, from the hotel, into the locker room.
It doesn't take long and cold like we had yesterday. What a difference, as you mentioned today. But I first want to direct your attention to Ultimate Doppler, because we have a few flurries showing up and some light snow in the Poconos. So if you're far north and west of the city, or even not that far north and west, don't be surprised if you see a little bit of snow shower activity or a little bit of flurry activity this morning. So that's what we trade off for the extreme cold. Yesterday, we had 8 degrees as our early morning low, as Steve mentioned, the coldest morning in 2 years. Well, this morning, we're at a more reasonable 26 degrees. In fact, normal low for this time of year is in the 20s. So that's good. That's a good thing. Now, let's talk about what we're going to get today. Probably a high of 40 degrees. I know, right? 25 was our high yesterday, and that was only after the temperature started to go up. Today we'll get to 40, so when we get that precipitation tonight, now we're down to 28 degrees, we could start with a bit of a wintry mix, but with the mild air around, we switch over to rain, and Steve really had it broken down. It's wintry mix, rain throughout the day on Wednesday, and that'll be nasty on its own. Just a nasty nor'easter is on the way, and that's the alliterative term we're using for it. And then at night, we see a switch back to wintry mix after dark, and then snow just to sort of finish it off when all is said and done. So Steve basically will wash away whatever snow is left on the ground right now and then put it back in the overnight hours tomorrow night. So tonight into tomorrow night, it's going to be an interesting 24-hour period. And just think nasty nor'easter and various types of precipitation. It's going to be like a potpourri.
Well, you know what? We've got,
Yuck.
we still got a whole week of January left, and guess what? 2 more months of winter after that. But if you want to think warm, spring training, 3 weeks from today.
All right,
bad.
I'll think about that.
All right. All right, the time right now, 4:33, 27 in front of 5. More top stories, and here is our latest on the drop situation. Philadelphia City Council President Anna Verna said the drop program and all the criticism of her big drop check, close to $600,000, had absolutely no bearing at all on her decision to drop and not run because he didn't live in Chicago long enough ahead of time to qualify. He was in Washington during the first 2 years of the Obama administration, and of course he plans to appeal now to the Illinois State Supreme Court. All right, 26 degrees outside and no wind. That means no wind chill. It actually feels like 26. And we're going to hit 40 today. If you can't believe it, get out and enjoy the warm weather while we have it, because a big wintry mess is on the way. And if you love cats, we've got some great videos for you. Greg just came in. Hal, he loves cats. He got here just in time. We'll be right back.
Coming up during our 5 o'clock hour of Good Day. Steve?
All right, 16 now in front of 5 o'clock. More with Bill Anderson when we come right back. Cats in this block? Well, we have kind of a cat day today to make up for our digressions, because we assure you we at Good Day love dogs and cats equally. And so with that, we bring you the first of today's featured cats, a cat who appears to sing opera every time someone scratches his back in a spot the kitty can't reach himself. Perfectly set to music, the cat appears to perfectly lip sync. She's not going to sing it. She's going to wait till she gets home and sings it and gets on somebody's nerves. So I know it's not a tune on Depeche Mode's Violator album, but I think we could be hearing this in bumps coming up today. All right, John Anderson humming 100 Ways to Love a Cat right now on the set with Shawnette getting on her nerves. We'll be back tomorrow. And remember, no snow tomorrow morning. Thursday morning's the mess. Wednesday evening's commute tomorrow night will be a rough one.